everyone, Jon Lever here from DeLever. I just thought I wanted to share a few thoughts with you about the APC submission extension and preparation time. I've been mulling this over for the last couple of weeks, so I thought I'd really sort of put my thoughts together and then try and produce a short video just to explain what I think is a potential situation you need to be aware of. So on the screen here, we've got land and property pathways, and we've got built environment. Land and property, you normally submit at the end of August. And again, this is UK times, with about a 6-week sort of lead into the first assessments. They will then run into sort of October, into early November. And so you might have a little bit longer than the 6 weeks, but on average, that's pretty much the minimum. If you're in the spring, it's a little bit longer, but for the autumn, it's about 6 weeks. Build environment, you're doing the same. You're submitting at the end of September with a roughly 6.5 weeks before the first assessments start in sort of around about the 16th of November. Again, the assessments run longer through November into early December, but again, just so you're aware, roughly about 6.5 weeks prep. From my experience of the APC over the last 20 plus years, generally candidates will do a little bit of revision before submission, but submission tends to take over, and that's all they tend to focus on. And then once you've submitted your documents, you then go, oh, right, okay, now the next step is to start thinking about the revision. And so then you get your head down and start revising leading into the assessment. Now, one of the thoughts I had, and one of the challenges I think we have for this session, is that we have some candidates due to furlough and due to COVID-19 have had an extension. Now, I appreciate the extension runs from the end of the actual normal submission time up to any time between that time and for land and property, the 23rd of October, and for built environment, the 31st of October. So land and property, we can see you've got probably about a 6-week additional period of submission, and for built environment you've got about a 4-week additional period that you can develop your submission paperwork in, and that's great, and that's absolutely fantastic, and if that's worked for you, that's brilliant. One of the challenges, however, let's just take our human nature and what I've seen with candidates is if you are then not thinking about revision yet, and you're going to only think about it after you've submitted your paperwork, the challenge I think you're going to have, and this is the key thing I want to get the message across today, is that you are reducing your preparation time, your revision time, by nearly 50%. Because you're only then going to have about a 3.5 week lead into the assessment starts, and for both land and property and built environment, and you have actually been given specific dates as well. So you submit in land and property on the 23rd of October, that's your cut-off date. You will be starting your assessments from the 17th of November, and it'll only be over 17th, 18th, 19th, something like that. And likewise for built environment, you will be having the last chance to submit is the end of October, and then you've got your assessment starting 24th, 25th, 26th, that sort of thing. So just really raising awareness to this and making people think about this. If I was you, if you have an extension, that's fantastic, that's great, keep cracking on, get your documents together, get that experience under your belt, get it recorded and into the system. But you really, if you want my advice, should start revising at the point everyone else is revising. So at the end of August for land and property, and the end of September for built environment, if not before. If you were working with us at DeLever, we'd probably be talking about you starting a revision back 3 or 4 months ago, around about month 18, before we lead into the final assessment. So hopefully that's helped. It was just one of those kind of things been niggling at me for the last week or two, and I just feel I needed to raise everyone's awareness to it. It's not a massive issue, it's just making sure you're on top of it and you don't get caught out by thinking, oh, I've got plenty of time to revise, when actually you haven't. So hopefully that's been helpful. I might do some more of these APC aware videos as I think of other things, but for now, I wish you all the best with your APC prep. And if you want any help, then just get in touch with us at DeLever.com. We've got plenty of stuff going on. Cheers then, take care, bye-bye.